Certainly in my lifetime and thereafter, people will kind of equate, I think, much of what the ID is and will be with Bob Santos.
Well, Bob saved the International District. I don't think there's any question about it. When you look at back in the 1970s, there was redevelopment going on throughout this country. And I would have had an opportunity to go and visit different areas and places like Sacramento. And their Chinatown was just really destroyed by redevelopment. And you saw some new buildings and you saw some new plazas, and that was it. And didn't have the history, the proud history that Sacramento once had with its big, huge Chinatown. To me, it was gone and it was sad. But as I went to different places, I noticed that trend. But in Seattle, you still see that we have the Chinatown and the International District, and a lot of that has to do with Bob Santos. If it wasn't for him, that wouldn't have happened.
And most of Seattle didn't want to live in the International District or near it. Bob made sure that housing as well as services were adequate enough for the residents. And 30 years later, when gentrification was going on or started, and a lot of people wanted to live in the International District or around it, Bob made sure that there was still affordable housing through projects like the Nihonmachi project, as well as the needed services down there through projects like Village Square.
Human support organizations like ACRS, like the International District Health Center, his work in the arena of housing, both with SCID, PDA, and with Interim, the work that he did to spearhead the establishment of the Denise Louis Education Center to make sure that working people could live and stay with their families in the International District. The work on the community garden, those are all accomplishments that I think really define Bob Santos